Hi guys, welcome to Learn with me Devops channel. This is a day 4 with Azure Cloud. So in the previous videos, I have explained about the free services, what is the free trial subscription, how to create a virtual machine, what is the resource group, what is the resource group manager, and in a practical mode only. So in this video, I am going to explain about Azure networking services. Azure networking services means like we have so many topics. So in that I will explain about overview of Azure networking, virtual network, subnets, CIDR, routes and route table, network security group, and application security groups. So I will try to cover as much as possible. And today I will explain about the theoretical. And in the tomorrow's session, I will explain detailedly, and we can create an application in the particular VNet. We can create an EC2 instance in the particular VNet, and we can try to access our local IP. So let's begin our session. So what is a VNet? So for a better example, like I will create one environment. So um, I have created one environment like to, for example, for real time scenario, how it will be like if there is a no VNet virtual network. So let's understand the process like how before. So let's say like I have created one the zone one like East US. Sorry, East US East US region zone one. Let's understand like as we discussed about like regions and zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, like that only, like I am considering East US region zone 1. So in this East US zone 1, so, so Flipkart is requested one virtual VM. So and also in the parallelly like Amazon also requested one virtual machine. So what will happen now? So the both are competitors, like both are two e-commerce applications and both are competitors. So let's say like if any hacker or any person is hacked the virtual machine of the Flipkart, so automatically the effect will be happen in the Amazon virtual machine also, because there is no no segregation is there. So this all present in the virtual network. Sorry, in the zone only, zone one. So like that, if any other applications also present, then the virtual machine also present. Their virtual machine also like it will be like danger. So like to avoid this one, like we got a concept code called virtual machine VNet. So now I have created a separate virtual network. So let's understand like suppose this is a one virtual network, and for Flipkart related virtual machine present in the VNet for Flipkart, and Amazon like Amazon machines were present in the Amazon VNet. So now what will happen, like Amazon can access only particular VNet, and inside this VNet they can access their applications like servers, virtual machines, and same as the Flipkart also, like they can access their own applications under the virtual machines whatever available, like as a DB or anything, so they can access in this way. So here there will be like a main reason why VNet comes into the picture, because of the security purpose, like they have segregated the individual VNets for every customer. And now, sorry, and now we need to understand how the virtual machines, like how the VNet is designed, and how uh, the application access like each other in the VNet. So I will explain in a detailed manner in the only one particular product I will take, and I will explain the detailed manner. So now let's consider only we have a Flipkart subnet. I mean like Flipkart VNet. Flipkart VNet means Flipkart Virtual Network. We have. So how it is working like? So let's say like we have like the VNet is segregated into three subnets: subnet 1, subnet 2, subnet 3. So each subnet is having some applications. I given some two applications, and like this is a web application. So like suppose let's consider like this is the user. So whenever like user requested the web application like flipkart.com, so it will come to the particular subnet. So this subnet, it will interact with subnet 2, and this subnet 2 is the main application user data information, everything like items, everything will be displayed in this application only. So from the web application to it will route to the traffic to application. So from application only, this SQL application, it will access like that is the rule. Generally like it has segregated, like the rule has created. So mainly like um, so now you people will get the doubt like why whenever the user requested, why it has to go to subnet 1, and again from subnet 1 to it will go to the application to like that which is present in subnet 2, and from up subnet 2 to subnet 3 to database. So what is the reason behind in this? So let's understand the process. Let's understand the process. So like we have the web application present in the subnet 1. So subnet 1, whenever like user is accessing subnet 1, so user has a limited permission to access only the subnet 1. And let's say like if they are accessing directly to the SQL, there might be the issue with the security, like some say any secret data or anything is there, like some user data, bank accounts, everything will be stored in the SQL database. So they will not like the architecture how they will design means they will, the end user will need to access only the subnet whatever the subnet mentioned by the application, like web application only. So that is the reason like they will access to the particular subnet 1, and subnet 1 will interact with the subnet 2, and it will not interact with the subnet 3. These all like like these all is helped mainly for the security reason only. So now we need to understand how to select the VNet, and how to define the size of the VNet. Then to define the size of the VNet, mainly it depends on the CIDR range. So like to if a customer is requesting like Flipkart, let's say understand about Flipkart. So Flipkart is a big e-commerce application platform. So they have so many requests, like so many IPs will be there, like so many instances they need to create, and so many servers they want, databases they want. So they will choose one wide range of VNet. So that is also will be made in the public cloud only. So based on the customer, the VNet can be designed. So VNet is like based on the CIDR range. CIDR is nothing but like number of IPs the customer is using in their network. So based on that, the CIDR like VNet will be created. So now I will explain about the CIDR range. So if you are going to Google, like in Google, like we can see the picture like a CIDR addressing. So let's understand how it is designed. So CIDR addressing like generally for one byte is equal to 8 bits. So here you can see this is the 8 bits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So like that. So these all are called 1 byte. Like that we have 2, 3, 4. So we have total 4 bytes. 4 bytes means uh, 32. 32 bits. 4 bytes equal to 32 bits. So now here as per this address, they given like 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 0. So here we can if you are calculating like numbers like 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6, 2 power 7. So based on that, we will get this IP. So you don't worry, like you can understand about deeply also, like for us, for suppose like if you want CIDR range, means for a number of IPs, if you want CIDR calculator. So here it is the calculator. Let's say like the subnet calculator is so if I am giving the same IP, and if I am giving 29, so these are the this is the input IP and input long. So these are all IP ranges, CIDR IP range. From here to here you can create the subnet like missions. So this is the range, like this is the IPs we can allocate in our to our instance, whatever instance, like for local IP subnets, everything. So this is the process we can follow. If you want only one IP, you can use one. So only like this range is like same. So if you want two IPs from 2 to 7 to 2270 to 2271. So let's say if you want uh, 512 IPs. So like this we can create IPs. So based on this IP sizes, this VNet will be designed. Hope you guys understand how like IPs, how VNet size is measured. So now we will understand NSG and about the ASG. What is NSG? NSG is a network security group. Network security group means before we have discussed, like this subnet 1 will communicate to subnet 2, this subnet 2 will communicate to subnet 3. So how it is designed, like how this rule is created, using the NSG only, like we can create a- NSG, like we can create this rule. So what it will mainly do means this subnet, like whatever the uh, subnet you want to communicate, we can make a rule, and that rule we need to assign to the particular subnet. So as we seen like a previous video, for accessing the application, the Jenkins application, we have enabled the 8080 port, and that is a rule we have created for particular EC2 instance. So then only, like from our local machine, we are access uh, to particular public IP through the port number 8080. So now the same manner, we are creating a rule like that is called a network security group. That security group helps us to communicate a particular subnet. So this subnet can communicate with each other, whatever the range, like it is open. So that security group only, that subnet only, it will communicate to another subnet. So if there is no an network security group, then there is no connection to particular subnet. So you will get the access denied, or like IP cannot reach, like that. We can get the error. So this is like one example. In next session, like we will create a real-time scenario like in Azure cloud, and we will create a one VNET, and we can deploy one EC2 instance into particular subnet, and one subnet to another subnet. We can access each other uh, while configured with sub NSG, and without NSG also we can test it. So another concept is like ASC. It's an application security group. Application security group is nothing but, suppose this is an application security group, and we have some five. Suppose, so this is like a this is like web application. So this we can keep aside. So these are three application virtual machine. These are web application. So now we can understand how the ASC differs with the NSC. So in ASC, what will happen means, uh, in particular subnet we have two types of applications. One is application virtual machine, and another one is web application. So this this now we need to create a rule like only application only application virtual machine only need to communicate with the subnet too. So inside the subnet we are creating NSC uh, to allow the traffic to the subnet to, like that. And again we are creating another rule called ASC. That means we are grouping this all three applications, like application missions, virtual missions, to ASC, application security group, and we can provide access like for particular subnet we need to access, and remaining whatever the application, web application or something it is present, so those application cannot access to the subnet 2, like that. So based on this design only, this ASC will used. So suppose we have 100 web applications and 100 normal applications, backend applications, something. So we need to create a rule that only web application need to access to the particular main application subnet. So that is the rule. By grouping all these applications, we can create a rule, and we can assign the VMs to particular VMs, so that only that VMs will access to the subnet too. So like while we are doing uh, uh, like practice environment, like in a real time environment, you will understand the clear view about this concept. So I hope somewhat this is clear for you guys. So tomorrow we'll create all this infrastructure, and we'll do a live demo. So thank you guys, thank you, and see you tomorrow.